Alrighty, what's going on, guys? It is Killer Drone, and welcome back to the Killer Drone channel. Today, we are going to be continuing with the beginner's guide. Last episode, we actually dealt with a Spino most of the episode because that's just kind of how Ark works. There's not a whole lot of easy stuff that goes on in Ark for survival. But today, we are going to go ahead and we're going to continue on. I think what I want to do today is work on building some type of... I'm thinking of a Taming Pin, but I don't think that we have stone unlocked quite yet. So I think stone isn't unlocked until... Let me see if we can actually look that up. Stone, I guess, is going to be unlocked here at level 24. So I guess we're a little bit ways off from that. So maybe we should just go back to our plan from last episode and try and get a Trike. Because we do have the ability to get the Trike Saddle. However, we still do not quite have the levels to get the Narc arrows. Now, there are other ways in order to tame things in the game. You can do things like the ledge method, in which you stand on top of a really tall ledge and you attempt to knock them out with a slingshot. I don't find that method to be very effective with Triceratopses, though, because you kind of have to get them at an angle because the front of their face is protected by a shield. So you're not actually going to do any torpor to them like that. In order to do a high amount of torpor to them, you will have to hit them in their butts or in their backsides. So, let's see. Let me think of a good way that we can get either levels or a good plan for the episode. I think if we look through our Ingrams, we can find something cool to do for this episode. Alright, scrolling on down, we don't have a Phiomia around here, or else I would try and tame that. We do need to go ahead and pick up our simple bed. Yes, let's go ahead and pick up that, as well as the simple bed S+. A tall torch, a piece of wood that lights and warm. Okay. So this is the S+ torch that does not require fuel, whereas the regular torch does. So S+ is a little bit better that. And then we can also place dye in the inventory to change its color. But the S+ standing torch is more of a visual thing for content creators and stuff like that. So we're probably going to be using that quite a lot just to make our base look a little bit better. I don't like how the standing torches make you use fuel because then you have to constantly refuel them. And it's just a pain. Torches shouldn't require fuel, man. Come on, game designers. All right, let's see. What else do we want? We could tame a turtle. We did have some spawn over here since the Spino took the last ones out, but neither one of them are very high level, so I don't think that that's going to be what we do today. We could get into planting, but we don't have an irrigation system yet. I think that the best thing to do would be to probably go with getting some of the wood stuff out of the way and go ahead and start upgrading our base to wood. I think that that's probably going to be the best option that we have at the moment. We could go into gunpowder, compost bins. That probably would be a bad idea to do compost bins. A lot of this is Adobe stuff. We don't really want to go into that. We do have the S+ pipes now. And we should, here in just a second, level up again. Let's go ahead. Let's do... I guess we'll do health this time. That'll work. That's level 18. And we should be level 19 here in just a second. Or was that level 19? No, that was level 18. Okay, so we can do the Raptor Saddle, the feeding trough, fishing rods, preserving bins. Okay, so we're leveling up very quickly. So for today, we're going to go back up here, and we are going to grab the wood. We're going to grab all of the wood things that we need. We'll go ahead and grab the turtle saddle, too, and the crop, the small crop plot. I figure we might as well go ahead and do this. All of this can be pin-coded and locked. I think the cooking pot allows us to create our first kibbles. Is that correct? Must contain basic fuel to light the fire, but various ingredients with water in this to make soup, stews, and dyes. Okay, so no, you cannot make kibble in this. So we'll just skip that for right now. We'll need it later, but we'll skip it for right now. We'll go ahead and grab the S+ crop plot. Go ahead and grab the wood, walls, ceilings, door frames, door. Go ahead and grab a stimulant and then we'll grab the S Plus versions of all these. Also, with the S Plus version, you'll get the triangle foundations, which they do not have in the normal version of the game. We might play around with that because I know a lot of you guys are going to end up playing with S Plus. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that. That's fine. And so since you guys are going to be playing with S Plus, I might as well show you guys around S Plus just a little bit. All right, there we go. That'll do. Wood shield. I don't think that we need any of this. The wooden pillars, we'll go ahead and grab that. In fact, I know something we can do today. Silica pearls, large wood pillar. I wonder what the difference between the wood pillars are. Okay, so I'll tell you what. That's what we're going to do. We're actually going to work on our first taming pin. That's what we're going to do. I've decided that is what this episode is going to be about. So, taming pin. Why do you need a taming pin? Well, whenever you're first starting off in the game, you're not going to be able to tame everything very quickly. You're not going to be able to knock out things very quickly or very efficiently. So what you do is you actually build a containment area in order to basically drag these guys into. And I'll show you what I mean later whenever we get into actually making the taming pin. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and I think we just hit level 20. Is that right? Or 19? We just hit level 19. Okay, so we have the wooden walls, wooden table, stuff like that. The Hyenodon pack. That would be really cool. But we do not have the Hyenodons right now. We're not even close to them. Okay, I don't think we need anything from level 19. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's do the Dinosaur Gateway. The Dinosaur Gate. And then we'll grab the S Plus of both of those. And that should do. We will definitely need the Dinosaur Gateways here in just a minute. Okay, so this should be... Yep, that's level 20. You can tell that we're getting a lot of levels. Right now, I literally just have a ton of narcotics just crafting up in the background. So you guys, it doesn't look like I'm doing anything, but I actually collected a lot of this stuff off camera. So level 20, do we need anything from here? We do need the refining forge, but it's going to take level 20 or 21 Ingram points. So that's not really something we want to look at right now. No point in grabbing the smithy, metal picks, or metal hatchets until we get the refining forge either. So we are going to stay right here. I don't think we need anything from right now. Level 21 is going to be the big one. Once we get narc arrows, the whole game changes. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go into crafting. You're going to make all of these structures in the same way. So we're going to type in wood. And basically all we're looking for is the S plus wood structures. I'm going to craft... We're probably going to need 4 of them. So what are we missing? What are we low on? We are low on fiber and thatch. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to take a few minutes. I'm going to collect some of the stuff we need. And I will bring you guys back in a minute. Also, I guess we should grab some armor at this point. Because some armor is better than no armor. Yeah, hide pants. Let's go ahead. Let's grab hide shirt. Sure. And I don't know, hide boots. Sure, why not? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go over to the crafting. Hide. Make that, and then we will also make ourselves a normal bed while I'm thinking about it. All right, there we go. Hopefully, this will get us to where we're just cold and not freezing. Yeah, just cold. Perfect. That'll do. And we'll place our bed down in a little while. All right, cool. Cool beans. And another level up. Nice. All right, I'm sorry, guys. We're just moving very quickly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring you guys back in just a minute. No, I'm not. I'm lying again. Let's go ahead. Let's use that because we are now level 21, which means we have narcotic arrows if we can get... Yes, there we go. Trank arrows. Perfect. Perfect. Also, the wall torches are going to be really nice for decoration, so let's go ahead and grab that. All right, now I'm going to bring you back in just a second, guys. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I have a couple of things collected up that we are going to use. So first things first, we have some of the S plus wood foundations. These are, you can just use normal foundations if you want to. We're using the S plus here just because they're easy to snap. And also I am using the S plus medium wood pillars. Now you can use regular wood pillars and just bring them 3 walls high. Or you can go ahead, if you have S plus, just use the medium wood pillars. But what we're going to do here is we're going to make us a small taming pin. So here's what we're going to do first and foremost. We are going to lay down a very small little area here. Just big enough for everything to walk onto for the most part. We're not going to make this super fancy or anything. It's just going to be for us to run through and for other things to get trapped on. Next thing that we're going to do is we are going to install these pillars. Now, these pillars are very tall. It's going to take 3 normal pillars to get up to this height. So if you are using your regular pillars, then you will need to do 3 tall. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Can we snap this right here? Is that in the middle of the block? We don't want it there. Ooh. These might actually have an issue because they are not going to snap where I want them to. Okay, hold on. Let's try something out. I know last time I did not make... Can I pick that up? There we go. Last time I want to say I did not make the foundation. So let me see, how close can I place these guys? No. Interesting. I wonder if it's different for these guys. I wanted to say with the regular pillars, I was able to get them much closer. Okay, well, we'll have to play around with it here. So let's see. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. I'll go and pick that guy up in just a minute. Let's just test out and let's see if this works. I don't know if it will or not. It might be slightly too big. I got a feeling this hole is going to be too big and the trike's going to be able to run right through it. Interesting. I have a very strong feeling that that's going to happen. But the only way to know is to for science it. Go ahead and place that there. Go ahead and place that. Come on, buddy. Work with me. There we go. There. And place this one here. All right, so we do need a couple more pillars to fill out this side. I am very, very worried about this, though. This seems like a really big gateway. I think that they might be able to get out. We'll have to see. We'll have to try it and see, but I have to say I am worried. I am very worried. This might be a different type. This might end up being a different type of taming pin than what I actually wanted to do. I was going to show you guys 2 different types of taming pins. You can either do them with pillars, like what I'm doing, or you can do them with window frames, which we might have to go with the window frame method if these pillars are too far apart. That's not cool, man. That is really not cool. All right, well, I tell you what, guys, I'm going to collect some more wood up here, and I will bring you back in just a few minutes. I'm hoping that this will work out, though. All right, I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are back, and I went ahead, I put up the rest of the pillars, as well as one of these dinosaur gates. I'm just about to install the dinosaur gate itself. This is the S Plus gate. I don't know exactly how the S Plus gate works, if it's going to open when I get in, and then close directly afterward. Okay, so we might have to have this guy be very, very close to us. So this might be fun. We are for sciencing this entire thing. Now, also, I just want to make note that these Triceratopses can break wood, so you are going to have to be a little bit fast with knocking them out, because otherwise they will eventually get through. Now, obviously, they don't do a ridiculous amount of damage to the wood, but it will eventually break, so do be mindful of that. Okay, let's go ahead and let's look at our arrow recipe. We're going to need a lot of arrows. So 25 is not going to be enough. What do we need for more arrows? Looks like we need more flint. So we'll go ahead and craft that up, or harvest that up. And we're probably going to need more thatch as well, if I had to guess. All right, that should be plenty of flint. What was the other thing that we needed? We need thatch. Cool. All right, thatch is easy to collect, luckily, and then we'll have to go back to our base to grab the narcotics. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to grab the narcotics out of our mortar and pestle, and I will bring you guys back in a minute. All right, ladies and gents, we are back. I just crafted my bow, and now we are crafting a ridiculous amount of narc arrows or trank arrows. So let's go ahead and let's put up some of the stuff that we're not going to use anymore. Let's go ahead and put up the slingshot. We're not going to use that guy anymore. We'll keep our spear because we don't have a better spear right now. The next level up spear is actually called a pike, and it is metal. So we'll have to get into the metal age in order to actually use that. But we should have a ridiculous amount of trank arrows for right now, and we should have a little bit of trank arrows left over. Or not trank arrows left over. We'll have plenty of trank arrows left over. A little bit of narcotics left over, hopefully. If not, we have plenty in here. We can go ahead and grab a few more just to be safe. All right, let's go ahead and access this. Is there anything else that we're not going to be using anymore? We don't need 2 picks, so we can throw that in there. I'm just going to clean up inventory space just a little bit. That way, we're not running around with so much weight on us. Okay, go ahead and place our bed there. And let's also put our bow on our hotbar. Nicely done. Okay. We are not going to have the arrows equipped. We're going to have the trank arrows equipped. All right, so we have a ton of trank arrows. Let's go ahead, since our pin is officially done, and let's try and catch one of these guys. Let's try and catch ourselves our first trike. Now, we don't have any mejo berries on us. Let's go ahead and grab Para, because Para should have mejos on her. Yes, she does. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to ride you a little bit closer. I'm going to bring you just a little bit closer to the pin. That way, once we're done with this guy, once we have him tamed up, we should, theoretically, not have to worry about going and collecting mejos. We should have plenty on Para here. So that's the goal. Now, if this stuff goes horribly wrong, right? If this entire plan that I have here just completely fails, we're probably going to lose Para. So, yeah. Let's turn you to change follow distance. Stance. I want you to be completely on passive. I don't want you to flee. Okay. Cool. All right. I think the only thing we have left to do is to tick off a trike, and let's see if he can actually fit through these holes. I have a strong feeling he's going to, and after that, we're probably going to die. But if we die, the one good thing about that is with Triceratopses, they do reset aggro. They completely reset aggro once you die, so they want, like, once we come back to get our stuff, they're not going to continue to attack us. So that is one good thing about them. All right, go ahead and make sure we eat up and have full thirst as well. Let's check on this guy. What level are you? I want to get the higher level of the two if we can. You are level 4. And what level are you? I think you were level 10 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you're level 10. Okay. So we want you, big guy. One shot to the butt. Uh-oh, we got them both coming at us. That's not good. One of them's charging. Oh, that's really not good. What did we get hit by? Did we get hit by a... I'm pretty sure we just got hit by a Microraptor. I was unable to move, so I'm pretty sure we got hit by a Microraptor there. Oh, that's going to be really aggravating if a Microraptor's in the area. Unless that was one of those guys, but I doubt it. I don't think they have that. I'm 99.9999% sure they don't have that ability. There's got to be a Microraptor in the area. Gotta be. Gotta be. Ooh, is that a Megalodon out there? Sure does look like it. Oh, it's a gnarly looking one at that. That dude's cool looking. Okay, where'd that Microraptor go? He's got to be around here. Unless we just got stunned by him. That very well could have been a thing as well. Access inventory, go ahead and grab everything out. And I'm once again just going to drop all these skins. Every time that I die and respawn, I'm going to get a lot of skins, so just kind of ignore that. And drop that. All right. Was there not a Microraptor? Did you guys stun me? How did you stun me? Okay, whatever. I'll deals with it, but I don't like it. Here, buddy. Come on. Yeah, you ain't got your friend this time, do you? Oh, yeah, you do. Never mind. Are y'all coming? Are y'all both gonna walk in? I think this pin just got turned into a killer pin. Well, this is not at all how I wanted this to work. Well, on the bright side, I do now know that they can't fit through it. But I wanted you guys in it. Ooh, I think this guy's out. Yeah, he is. Nice! They're both down. Double Triceratops tame, baby. That'll work. Now, that pin did not work out how I thought it was going to, which is super disappointing. That S plus door was not a good idea. We'll have to actually change that up. So S plus, what it does is it automatically opens and closes the door for you, which is pretty useful for your own bases, but not whenever you are trying to do what I was just doing, where you're trying to capture an animal using them. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's put some food on these guys. We could do a starve tame, but both of these guys are such a low level, it's really not going to be very useful for us to do so. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to throw on all of the food that we have. So we'll just throw on a little bit to him, and we will throw on a little bit onto this guy. Perfect. Also, we are going to split in half the narcotics, put half onto him, and also put half onto him. This guy should tame up very quickly. This guy here, he's probably going to tame up very quickly too, because both of them are very low levels. But 2 Triceratopses, that's really good. This will also add us just a tiny bit of protection. It's not going to be much. These guys are still very low level compared to pretty much everything. But 2 of them makes them a whole lot deadlier than just 1 of them. So, hey, there are power in numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Para, how's it going? You actually did a good job. You did not run off and do anything like an idiot, so you know what? I'm going to set you back to neutral because you did really good. Good job, Para. Good job. All right, so you are almost tame as well as you are almost tame. Nice! Okay, this is going just swell. This is going absolutely swell. Okay, so I guess... Ooh, this one's already up. Let's call you Little Bro. because you're just a little guy. You're only level 5. I'm sorry. You don't get a cooler name than that unless you're a higher level. Sorry, bro. And you're only level 10, so you're really not that useful either, to be honest with you. But you're going to be called you're a female, so you can't be little bro. Little gal? Will that work? Little gal? I think you can be a little gal. That'll work. All right, so that's basically how you're going to tame a Triceratops, and it doesn't really matter the level, as I showed just there. They do attack the wood, but they don't do a whole lot of damage to the wood. Just be mindful if they've been there for a long time and you just can't knock them out for whatever reason. Be mindful of it. They could come through. They could eventually come through or get out if your pin actually works like it's supposed to. Let's call you little gal. That'll work. Okay, so basically, I guess let me show you the intended purpose of this here, Dynagate. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have these guys run towards you. Let's see. The fog is ridiculous. What you're supposed to have them do is run towards you, and as you run, you're supposed to have the gate already open. And once you go through the gate and run through here, they're going to be stuck right here trying to get to you, and you just walk around and you slam the gate on their butt. And that's literally all there is to it. All right, come on, little gal. I need you over here. Whoo! This is absolutely terrible for recording. Hold on. We got to do something about this little gal because this is not going to work. Where's Yes, perfect. We have to get the fog remover. So this is a mod that I highly recommend getting. Could not recommend it enough. So what you're going to do, you just make this fog remover. It costs 1 thatch. All you do is the second that you go down to place it, it's going to remove all the fog. Now what you can do is you can just leave it here. Just place it down. And now all the fog in this area will never spawn. It's super useful. Super, super useful. Okay. So little bro, I need you to follow me. Little gal, I need you to follow me. And Para, I am going to ride you. Nicely done. Now the next thing that we need is both of our trike saddles, and I will show you exactly why both of these trikes are so good and why I wanted to get trikes very early on. Anyway, guys, give me just a second and I will bring you back. All right, ladies and gents, we are back and it is now nighttime, but we have little gal here and I am just about to make her first saddle. So let's go ahead and let's see what we got. Saddle, trike saddle, perfect. She is the higher of the 2 levels, so I'm going to use her primarily. I may switch up and use the other guy from time to time, but primarily I want to attempt to use the higher level of the 2. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here, access her inventory, and just put on the saddle. Now, let me show you the reason that the Triceratopses are so good. There's a couple. So hold on to your seatbelts. First off, they are master gatherers whenever it comes to plants and bushes. Basically all of the berries. The Parasaur was good, but these guys are insane. So let's go ahead. The only problem right now is her weight is going to be very low because she's a low level. She's a super low level. If she was a higher level, she'd be doing much better. What we're going to do, we're going to try and keep all of the Narco and Mejo berries. And we'll just run around with her for a little bit and collect them up. Ooh, I must be really heavy right now. Yeah, okay. So I'm actually the issue here. Let's put on the armor. First off. Let's increase my weight again. Okay. So let me go put some stuff in my storage box in here. That's the reason she can't move is because I'm heavy, not because of whatever she's carrying is heavy. All right, let's drop in these, that. Probably most of this stuff can go in here, to be honest with you. I don't think I need hardly any of it, on me at least. All right, that should do. Oh, wait, and the metal. The metal's super heavy. There we go. That should keep us good for a little while at least. Okay, back on the little gal. She's up to level 15 already, so that's 1 level increased. Not bad. So she is great at doing bushes, so getting a trike early on is key to getting narco berries. Just absolutely key to getting really all of your berries. These guys are berry just absolutely insane. Just watch. Look at how much. Look at how much she already got. And she also collects wood too. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wood, thatch, berries, whatever you need from the forest, this girl has got it. So yeah, narco berries, check. Now we need to get into taming some higher level stuff. Now that we have a bow with some trank arrows and pretty much an unlimited supply of the narco berries, we should be able to tame up things very quickly now. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this episode today. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. Whew, double trike tame. That was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, let's actually. Oh, which way looks better? I don't know. The shadows kind of look cool, but this kind of looks cool too. I don't know. We'll see what we do for the thumbnail. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day.